Once upon a time, in a kingdom by the Great Salt Sea, lived a mighty king called Reynard Roser, who had the temper of a raging lion. King Reynard was proud of his daughter, Princess Christabel, who, like all the Roser royal born, bore a purple birthmark that looked like a blooming rose.
My beautiful daughter, soon you shall marry a prince, and one day become his queen and make your father proud.
But King Reynard did not, however, know that Princess Christabel was in love with a certain King Clarence. And because they feared the king, they married each other secretly. Unfortunately, the king came to know of the news.
Betrayal, my own daughter! Guards!
No!
The couple were imprisoned, and over the months, Christabel gave birth to a baby girl. Like all the royal born, the baby too had a purple rose birthmark on her hand.
Oh, my dear child, we love you so much, but it's too dangerous to keep you here, for your grandfather will not accept you.
And so, Princess Christabel and Knight Clarence decided to send her away to a safe place.
Alice, you need to help us. Take her far away from here to a safer place. Here, take my earrings as a token of appreciation.
Alice trembled at the thought of such a task, but the princess's earrings were worth more than anything she had. She agreed. Alice walked frantically through the night and into the woods, imagining 100 horses' hooves and angry guards chasing after her. Finally, she reached the outskirts of a village.
I cannot go any further. This is where I'll have to part with you. Please forgive me.
And, with a heavy heart, Alice put the baby under a tree, wrapped in a blanket, and then, crying, she turned around and left. Call it the little girl's fate that night, the chief of the village, Melibius, was on his way back from the woods when he saw the baby.
Goodness, a baby in this forest?
Melibius looked around, but there was no one to tend to the baby. He waited for some time and then decided to take the baby with him.
Alice, did you find her a good home? Well, I was resting for a while and kept her beside me. But when I awoke, she wasn't there. What? Ah, no!
Years passed, and the little baby, who was named Pastorella, grew up to become a dazzling young woman. Melibius and his wife loved her as their own child.
Ha! I win!
All the shepherds and shepherdesses admired Pastorella for her brave and humble ways. But while her life was filled with glee, fear reigned in King Reynard's kingdom, for a terrifying beast that came to their kingdom once every month terrorized the people and took away their sheep and hen.
Send an announcement. Anyone who finds and defeats the beast will be rewarded handsomely.
Many tried, but none were a match for the mighty beast. Until one day, a knight named Calidore came riding by Melibius's village. King Reynard's kingdom seems far. Maybe I should rest here for some time. He went to some of the shepherds who gladly welcomed him.
Our food is very simple, my lord.
But Calidore's humble and friendly ways soon put the shepherds at ease. He looked further up the meadow among the wildflowers and velvety green slopes and saw Pastorella dancing along with the shepherdesses.
Who is that? Her? Why, that's the chief's daughter, Pastorella.
Calidore gazed deeply at her as she twirled in the sunlight. Soon it turned dark and the stars began to shine.
Oh, I should leave.
Who was that man?
He's a traveling knight. His name is Calidore.
I see. Young knight, where are you off to?
To King Reynard's.
The woods aren't the safest at night. Stay at my home, and tomorrow you can set off for the kingdom.
You are very kind, sir.
And so, the next morning, Calidore thanked Melibœus and was ready to be on his way to the kingdom. Although his eyes searched for Pastorella, suddenly they heard Corydon scream.
Ah!
When they turned to see Corydon running towards them, Melibœus, not seeing Pastorella with him, felt his spine chill.
Corydon!
What is it? Where's Pastorella?
There was a huge tiger that attacked us in the woods. Pastorella is still there.
My daughter.
Don't worry, Melibœus. I will bring her back.
Calidore at once took off towards the woods. When he reached there, he saw that the tiger had cornered Pastorella and was approaching towards her. Upon seeing fire, the tiger ran towards the thick trees and disappeared into the forest. Pastorella, who was marveled by Calidore's bravery, mischievously pretended to fall unconscious.
Help me.
Pastorella!
Calidore carried her in his arms and ran hastily towards the village.
You will be fine.
Soon they reached the village, and Pastorella immediately jumped out of Calidore's arms.
Thank you. I was really too tired to walk, you know?
You were pretending?
You should have seen your face. But thank you for saving my life.
Pastorella, my daughter. Pastorella told Melibœus everything and how Calidore saved her. I cannot thank you enough. Please accept my humble invitation to stay in our village for a few days. Let us show you how grateful we are to you. The knight quite readily accepted the offer to stay with them, as he was already smitten with Pastorella. Soon, the two fell in love with each other.
Why are you going to King Reynard's kingdom?
To find the beast, defeat it, and free those innocent citizens from its terror.
Pastorella admired Calidore for his bravery and was thankful to the universe for bringing them together. But soon the day came, and Calidore had to leave to hunt for the beast. As they sat near a clear little spring, he felt sad to leave Pastorella.
I'll return to you once I've slain the beast. I promise.
Suddenly, they heard a hoarse whisper from among the bushes. It was a group of bandits who were planning to attack the village.
Tonight's the night.
We'll raid the entire village in an hour for the just shepherds.
Let's go back and warn everyone.
When the night came, so did the evil bandits, who weren't aware that the villagers were prepared for them.
What?
Yeah! What's going on?
Don't look away! Yeah!
The the bandits started retreating right back into the forest.
Well, now I've saved you. Whoa! What is that?
Calidore looked and saw to his amazement that around the leader's neck hung a large purple tooth.
Where did you get this? Tell me.
The leader, now trembling, told Calidore that he had found the tooth near the raging rivers.
Raging rivers? The forest there is too dangerous for any person. I think that is where the beast lives. I must go there at once.
Let me come too. I may be able to help you.
Calidore looked at her and smiled.
You're so brave. All right, but you must stay close to me.
And so Pastorella and Calidore went on their way to the raging rivers. It was a place where the water flowed intensely, crashing against the sharp rocks. Pastorella and Calidore made it cross carefully.
Look! A large footprint!
It's here!
Out from within the darkness stepped a terrifying beast. Its eyes gleamed with anger, and it snarled its deadly purple teeth at the two.
Yeah!
The two fought well, but the beast was too strong for them. That's when Pastorella got an idea. She moved behind the beast while it was busy engaging with Calidore.
There! That should do it!
And just as Pastorella had anticipated, the beast, while taking a step back, tripped over the boulder and fell with a thud.
Hurry!
The beast was caged and was presented to King Reynard.
The beast is finally trapped. Guards, put it in the dungeons and tie it in the heaviest of shackles. I am grateful to you. I will give you whatever you wish for.
Actually, Your Majesty, if it wasn't for Pastorella here, I'd never be able to...
The mark! How do you have the royal rosary mark on your hand?
It's the princess!
Alice, who was now old, was standing close by and had turned pale with fright, knowing that the truth was now out.
Alice, what princess do you speak of?
Alice poured out the whole tale to the king, and when she was done, everyone in the room was shocked.
Oh! My own granddaughter has saved us, and I've behaved so awfully all these years. Guards, free my Christabel and Clarence at once.
The couple were released and soon reunited with their long-lost princess. They cried as they hugged her.
We feared the worst.
Oh, my sweet child!
Christabel, my dear, for years I have wronged you and Clarence. Could you ever find the heart to forgive me for the cruel way I have acted?
Christabel was still his kind-hearted daughter, and even after all these years, she forgave him. Pastorella was thrilled to have found out about her true parents and, over time, taught the king to be a gentler ruler. She also did not forget her parents back at the village and would often visit them, not as a princess, but as their daughter, Pastorella. And as for her and Calidore, well, they were soon married off happily. King Reynard had learned his lesson. He learned to never throw his decisions upon others. He also passed his crown to Pastorella, and soon, under her great leadership, the Roser Kingdom flourished even more.